And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet, so you can see what videos we post in, and hit the notification bell so as soon as I post a video, you can know right away. What's good, TNH gang? Welcome back to another video. This one was requested by a viewer of mine, or a viewer of us, I should say. And this person said, "Nice challenge. I enjoy watching y'all videos together. Can we please get a story time of how you guys met and how long y'all been dating?" Now this is gonna be a really interesting one because one thing happened, and I'm not a liar.
Yes, you
I'm not a liar. I'm gonna say exactly what happened, but we're gonna tell it together, but from different point of views.
You go.
So you guys know I don't lie. Scorpios, we don't lie. We tell it exactly how it is. Exactly how it went down, that's exactly how it is.
You guys exaggerate things.
So
let's just say you don't lie, but you exaggerate things.
But before we get into it, we're going to use no names.
Mm-hmm.
No names. So, where did this fairy tale begin?
Okay, where are we starting off? Where we met at school? Or are we doing it where we officially started dating?
Yeah, that was literally reading this comment. Say how you guys met. I think we met at school.
Yeah. But we can go further into how we started dating, though. So start from school, then how we started dating.
So, your boy came fresh to Canada, fresh off the plane, you know what I'm saying? No drip. I had to leave all the drips back home because they manipulated me and said, I can leave everything there. When I come to Canada, I can get it. But I was manipulated. I was used. I found that out when I come here. So, your boy came here in 2017, sitting down, making contents, trying to get by. Then I came here in January. Then by February, I started school. So, sign myself up and I go to school and whatnot. And then as soon as I opened the door, the first time as I opened the door, literally, not kidding, lady opened the door to go and I see her sitting down. I don't know what she was doing, just sitting down looking. Now I'm saying, I'm like, but not looking directly at me. Just sitting down, look like I think it was sideways.
Computer. Wasn't I on the computer?
No, that was the second time. We'll probably talk about that one too. So she was like sitting down because like we go in.
Are you talking about when you walked into like the front door?
First time.
Yeah, I was downstairs.
So you were like down. Think that I was downstairs.
Yeah.
And then you were like looking elsewhere. So I opened it and I saw her. And then I don't know, for some reason the chemistry was ringing. So I'm like, I'm the type of guy. Business first, everything else later. That's how I am. She knows that's how I am. So, I signed myself up, trying to go to school and whatnot. And then I think we were never in the same class. Yeah, we were never in the same class. So it was hard for me to communicate with her because we were never in the same class. So then the second time I saw her, this was upstairs. You was on the computer. I'm like, oh, there she is. Let me go say hi. And this is all I saw. From sideways. Not kidding. You there? And I was walking by. And I was like, walking. That's what that. I was like, oh, hold up. I'm gonna mix myself up in this girl. She look crazy, like she's ready to explode. So I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna wait until she's all calmed down, and then I'll go say hi.
That's when I didn't care how I looked, and I was a little crazy. So yeah, I would have respected it. It was fair enough.
So I was like, so I think at one point they moved the school too.
Mm-hmm.
So the school used to be downtown, then they moved it and put it on the north.
Yeah.
And then when we were there, we were also never in the same class.
No, but we would see each other. We were never in the same friend groups either, but we had friends that were like friends with another friends. So we were
Mutual
like kind of
friend?
sitting, but we never really like were in the same group nor in the same class. And he was still looking. So I think one day I grew some balls. I was like, what's your Snapchat? I knew he hesitated to give it too, and I was like, boy, I hurt you. I'm gonna give you a Snapchat, I'm gonna just go to your friend and ask.
I was like, and funny story. 2017, I was trying to get with her. Weren't interested. 2018, she was trying to get with me. I wasn't interested. And then boom, 2019, we end up together.
Who wasn't interested? Who wasn't interested?
No. Something went wrong. Something went wrong right there.
We were just on different paths at that time. We were trying to get with one another. We were on different paths. Don't say we weren't interested. We were interested. We were just on different paths.
So
there you go, dummy.
But we weren't start dating yet. Were we friends? I don't think we were
friends. We started talking on Snapchat.
Yeah, but we weren't actually dating?
No.
Now this is how we started dating. So it was a long weekend.
One of our
friends' birthday. So he invited me out, and the friend girl invite her out, because me and her, we weren't like really close friends, but our friends invited us out, but we weren't together. Mm-hmm. So, we went there and have some fun. But I think first we went to the bowling alley.
Yeah.
And we went to the bowling alley, and she was sitting in another guy's lap. Can you imagine how I feel?
Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay, I was literally waiting.
That was me, dumbass.
No.
That was me.
I was not sitting on you.
You were?
When?
You got up and you were there walking around. I was like...
Okay, I remember that now.
That was me.
Freaking, I kept bugging his friends, and I was like, "Oh, when is he coming? When is he coming?" They're like, "Oh, I don't know if he's coming." And I was like, I came out just for that. Like, I didn't come really, whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm like looking at the time, like I'm also like, hey, you know what? Let me just enjoy myself too. Like, let's go bowling, whatever. And then he finally shows up, and I'm like, okay, he doesn't acknowledge me at all. And I'm like, all right, I see how it is. So I just continue bowling. And that's when when I walked past you, that's when you grabbed me. Because I was like,
She's sitting on, imagine we're not together and she's sitting on my lap.
Yeah, why are you grabbing me?
Imagine how I feel inside as a person.
You're the one that grabbed me, why are you grabbing me, huh?
But, low-key, you see, these ears, I hear a lot of things.
Oh.
So,
every
time she goes somewhere and she's, oh, where's Ty? They always bring it right back to me. Oh, what's she asking about me?
Snitch.
So, then we weren't even dating yet. So after that, I think we went to the club.
Yeah,
we went to the club, and then a bunch of confusion went down. I'm not gonna go like really deep inside it.
I had a friend,
but she had a friend that caused it was a big misunderstanding. But bottom line is, one guy tried to fight me. He was drunk, confused. I had no idea nobody had no idea what was going on. I was just as confused as the other guy. So he was trying to fight me because some thing went down, and you guys know Scorpio, we have intense rage that we can't control. I didn't even know the guy was trying to fight me. But out of nowhere, I saw my guardian angel. She was yelling up the place. She's like, oh no! Trying to pull me back. She's trying to pull, I didn't even know the guy was trying to fight me at first. But then I found out that he was trying to fight me, so I started to get little rage started to get warm and everything. So she was trying to hold me back. I think, where's my sweater? I think you still have your makeup in my white sweater.
Yeah.
So she was trying to hold me back, and she was trying to hold me, but look at her compared to me. You need like 4 or 5.
You hurt my thumb.
You need like 5 of her to hold me back. So she was there, and she was trying to hold me back, and being all cute, yelling up the place, like, oh no. I'm like, why is everybody making a bunch of noise? All I'm trying to do is, square up and throw hands like regular men do.
But he can't. He's not allowed to square up right now.
So
forever. So I had to step in and try to and you see how the size of me? I can't help nobody. But I was trying my hardest, and I think I was even wearing heels at that time.
Yeah,
I was wearing freaking heels. I had my nails done. And I'm trying to hold him, trying to get him back into the club so he he can cool off. And I'm like, oh my god. And I'm trying to get somebody else to help, and nobody was.
I think one of our friend was,
yeah. But also and somebody else too. And somebody told him yo, cool off, chill out. And so that's when I started to push him into the club, and he was kind of slowing down. But then my other guy friend, tried to come in and try to talk to him, and he was blacked out, so he didn't know who was talking to him. So he was ready to square up with my friend that didn't do nothing, and I was like, no, chill out. I'm like, that's not who you would think it is. Don't square up on this man, because if you square up on this man, then we're gonna have beef. No, you can't square up on this one. You could have done whatever you wanted to do that one, but not right now. So I was like, no, like, relax. This is not who it is. And I'm like trying to get in his face, and this man is just like blacked out, ready to fight. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna cool this man down. And he just kept going and going. And I'm like, you need to relax. And then he like pushed to like get past me. And I was like, ow, you hurt my freaking nail. And I think that's when you kind of slowed down a little bit. Because you realized you freaking like hurt me for a second. You're like, still. I was like, what the frick is
You know, like, it's sort of, what's it called? Like, sort of hard to explain, but like you know when you get sometimes when you get like really upset,
Oh, yeah,
like
you black out. Yep.
not necessarily
No,
saying
it's
like
blackout.
blackout, like you know like when you get really upset and deep down you want somebody to calm you down, but they don't possess the ability to calm you down. So I think at that point you were there, and I moved you. You were like a piece of paper. She was literally, and there was like a square, because you have 2 doors, one here and one here, and then you have 2 sides. And then when I moved, she was holding me back, and then one other friend. But when I moved him, and then I moved her, and then so she banged on the thing, I was like, oh fuck, gotta stop first. So when you bang on the thing, that's where I sort of like be like, oh shit, yeah, it's getting out of hand now. But for that one other guy that came in that was trying to talk to me, never you run up on the ridge in Scorpio. I was sitting on the stairs and he was like coming up. So realistically, the only thing that was going in my head is if you're coming up and I'm going down with my foot. So if I kick you in your face, your neck go backwards like this, so your neck gonna be break. So, you know, it was one big misunderstanding. I went back to the club the next day. She didn't want me to go, have a bunch of people watching me saying stuff. But you know, make sure he don't get in no fight. But I went to the club for one specific reason.
You're skipping parts.
What happened before that?
That's when we started.
Oh yeah, sorry, that was it. Some stuff happened. Oh yeah, I skipped a couple stuff. So after all of that stuff, you know,
the club.
Cops came and then blah blah blah. Good thing nobody was fighting. But the guy was really drunk, because the next day we're gonna get there, but he was drunk.
And that's confused. The thing too. Like, I don't understand people. The club is literally like right by the cops. So why are you gonna fight in front of a freaking? So I was like, you need to chill out. Like, cops are gonna show up real quick. Like, chill out. And that's when he was cooled down. I think we left before the cops showed up, because I was like,
no, we were still. I was upstairs sitting down, and she was there the whole time trying to talk to me, but
still blacked out.
What?
Still didn't acknowledge nothing. Like, he was just ready to start fighting still, and I'm like, do you not see me? Like, what's up? Like,
yo. While she was trying to talk to me, like, she was talking, but I swear I don't remember half of what you said. Because the only thing was going, she was there talking, but the only thing that was going through my head is go down and, you know, fix the problem that needs to be fixed. But she was there, and then as soon as I calmed down, she's like, oh, I don't want to see you in no fight. I love you. She literally poured her heart out.
I didn't say none of that. I said, I don't want to see you fight. I was kind of a little upset, not crying. But I was upset. I never said I loved you or anything, because we didn't start. No.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what you heard. That's what you wanted to hear. That's not what happened. I said, I don't want to see you fight. Like, come on. Like, over this stuff, it's not stupid. Like, just relax. That's what I said. And then, freaking, I had to drive my friend home, and he went home.
Oh, yeah, she came over for the very first time, but she was outside for the very first time, so she came there.
I messaged you on Snap, and I said, are you home? You said yes, and I was like, okay, on my way. And you're like, why are you coming? I was like, cause I am. Like, just freaking be outside.
I was like,
why are you coming? Wait. I was like, relax. Like, just freaking be outside. So I like went outside. I'm like, dude, like, don't ever do that again. And like, I think that's when he like realized I was like down for him. Like, I wasn't gonna, you know, like I would do anything. That's when we started to have more connection and talk more. That's, I think, after that, like when I came over, that's when you realized. You're like, oh no, girl again gonna come to my house after that.
Bro, you pour your heart out to me. She was beautiful. The way how she was like, oh yeah, I don't want to see you fighting. I don't want to see you in no jail. Boy, I see a future with you. Don't do this to yourself.
Who said that?
Bro,
I didn't say none of that.
I swear to God, that's what I heard.
That's what you wanted to hear. I think that's what you really put in your head, is that I said those. I didn't say.
Oh, that's what you said. That's what I heard. And then After she came home and she's like, oh, we'll see you in trouble and whatnot. She said some more stuff, but she's trying to deny that she didn't pour her heart out to me. She did. And then I, came back inside and I sat down. Then I played the whole thing out in my head. And I was like, looked like she cared deeply about me. But knowing me, I got up the next day because I'm like, I'm going to go talk to this guy. So when I went down there, some people that were there, they came and talked to me and said that he was drunk and he didn't know what he was doing and he apologized and a bunch of stuff. But I heard all that, but I still went up there because I wanted to talk to him personally, but he wasn't there.
And that's like we started a thing, especially basically like almost that day really, and that's when I was like, hey, this guy's like, I'm going to the club though. I was like, no, you're not. Like, I don't want to see anything happen, and I'm not there to freaking like stop anything. So no, you're not. And he's like, I'm gonna stop going and going. I'm like, all right. So I like messaged one of my homies, and I was like, yo, watch this man the whole night. Like, literally watch him. I don't care what he does. You're watching him the whole time, and like, let me know. And of course, this kid knew I had somebody watching him.
I'm not stupid.
Because I was like, no, he ain't going to the club. If I'm freaking not there, you're not gonna go and talk to this person. And I know who the person is too. So like, I'm like, jeez, I'm like, something's about to go down. So I'm like, you better watch him. Da 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 da. And I'm glad like nothing happened because shit happened. Something happened. I don't know.
I'd probably be in Jamaica right now, messaging her on Facebook, be like, when you gonna marry me and take me back up there?
I probably would go back and,
I'd probably be like, come on, I got some potential.
What potential?
To marry me and take me back up there.
You shush. You shush.
And that's how this fairy tale began. Bunch of confusion. I think that was destiny.
Oh, really?
I think that was destiny because that's the only way. I'm sort of a business guy. If I'm aiming for something, I aim at it and get it done before I look left or I look right. That's what I am. So at that point, I was focusing on the money, but everything else was over there. But I was still trying to focus on the money. But then that whole thing brought her here.
Brought her here? Brought us here.
Brought us here.
Knocked her on the head.
That's how it began. And we've been dating for how long? We've been dating? 1 year now?
You want to die on the camera?
3 years now.
Mm.
Now it's November and we started November 3rd because it was after 12 when all that stuff went down.
Yeah.
So
3 years. Ugh.
feels like 10 years.
You're jumping stuff now. 10 years now. Okay.
That's like every time I'm home, I sit down and I browse everything all over. And the first thing I said, I'm like, I'm gonna give her a chance. Let me give her a chance and see where everything goes. Now look at us wearing matching shoes on Instagram.
But also, just heads up, we've been talking on Snapchat, but not like intimate or anything. We've been talking since 2017. That's when I got your snap. We've been talking, but we were never like intimate until
Never really go nowhere.
No, because every time I talk to him, he doesn't respond. And whenever he talks to me, I don't respond. So it was a back and forth game we were playing a little too much. But it got us where we were supposed to be, so it's okay. I told him I'm giving him another 3 years and there better be a ring. Or else.
Yeah, that's what I said too. You better do
I don't know you friggin'.
You better do something special in me. See this figure? I need something on this.
You
better do something special for me. She should take care of me.
What do you guys think? Should a woman propose or should a man propose?
Whoever is in love need to propose. So that's how everything started. One whole confusion brought us together. Were we confused or not?
I wasn't confused. You were just crazy.
I was the whole night. I was confused. I was like, "What the hell?" I even woke up confused the next morning. I was like, "What the hell's going on?" Everybody was confused. I think even that guy was trying to fight me. I think he was probably trying to fight somebody else. I thought it was me.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he was really trying to fight you. It was probably fighting the other person, girl. But...
And then I was just there. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Nope, you were in the right place.
Yeah, I think at the right place at the right time. Because if I wasn't there, I don't think we would have been here.
No, that's what he says, but...
Because I was probably still trying to focus on the bag. You know what I'm saying? We got to get the bag.
I get what I want.
I don't see no ring on this.
You don't need a ring. I got you no matter what.
That's how this fairy tale started. I wonder how long this video is. And then after that, I think we already said we've been there for 3 years now.
Yeah.
After that night with the confusion and whatnot, then we decided to go to the movies.
Oh yeah.
But we went to the movies, and then then that's where it all started. Been 3 years now.
I'm going strong.
So there you go. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. That's how this fairy tale begun. We will be back doing and saying and trying a bunch of more stuff. So have a great day. Peace out. And don't forget to follow us on social media so you can see what we're working on and our upcoming projects.